Shaun, nobody likes losing. I'm sure that defeat and that performance at the weekend really stung players. Is it always a case of you motivate yourselves and you're always your harshest critics, and in that changing room everybody knows that you need to do more?
Yeah, 100%. Myself personally, I watched the game back yesterday to see what I could have done better and what went wrong really, but I'm sure we'll go through the video with everyone today, but I just wanted to watch it myself to see what happened really, because when you're playing it's quite hard to see and understand where it's going wrong, but yeah, I watched it, and to be honest I thought both teams weren't great, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it was all the ref's fault, but you know, Shaun McConville's had a penalty after I don't know what 15 minutes maybe, and to me it was a blatant penalty, and I've watched it back and it was a penalty, and the refs not give it, and you know, the first goal in any game is vital, and that could have changed the game, but like I said, it was an even game. They were going forward, we were going forward, but they got the goal, and then we're trying to chase the game then, and once the second goal goes in and then the third straight away, it's pretty much game over, and yeah, but we need to see what went wrong as a team and put that right tomorrow. Yeah.
If every player has the attitude that you've got and is thinking about the way they've performed and what they can do and how they can improve, etc., does that stand you in good stead, do you think, if everybody's feeling the same way?
Yeah, and I think we all do. In the change room, there's no bad lads, or everyone's working as hard as they can and trying the best they can, and you know, look at the amount of injuries we've got and stuff like that, and you know, we can't feel sorry for ourselves, but sometimes you just look at the treatment room and you think, look how many top players we have in there, and it's hard not to at times, but you know, whoever the gaffer puts out there works as hard as they can, and there was no difference on Saturday. Like I said, everyone was working hard, but the first goal was vital, and they managed to get it, and then and it was a long road for us then.
Depleted numbers or otherwise, how keen is everybody to play on Tuesday night and get back out there and try to put it right?
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, and yeah, I am. I'm desperate to get out there this morning. I'm looking forward to training, and then yeah, it's another big game for us, which they're all big games, and I know we dropped down a couple of places the other day in the table, but we're still only one win from getting out of the relegation zone, and that's what we're looking at.
How big an incentive is that, the fact that the maths says that if you do win the game you can be out of there?
Yeah, it is, yeah, but we need to win every game. It's not just getting out of there, because we might go back in it, but we just need to get the amount of points that gets us safe, and I'm sure we'll do that.
How difficult is it psychologically being in the relegation zone and thinking about what ifs? Is it easy to think about just the next game? I know it's what everybody always says, but in the relegation zone there must be more pressure.
Yeah, not for me, not especially at this stage, and only because there's however many games. I think there's 20 or 21 games left, and it's nearly half a season, so I'm not worrying too much about where we are in the league table. We just need to, like I said, pick up 3 points as soon as possible, and hopefully that'll be tomorrow.
You've played in all kinds of positions this season. We've talked before about you playing up there as a centre forward, using your experience to be able to play a few roles. Scoring goals and taking the lead in games can make a massive difference. Has it been a difficult thing this season to consistently score goals for this team? Well,
yeah, I suppose if you look at the numbers, then yeah, but you know, I've I've had chances in games, which I should be taking. But yeah, I've played a different number of positions, but that's fine. Played central midfield a lot for Shrewsbury last season, and obviously I did on Saturday. But I'll just play wherever the manager picks me, and but yeah, like I said, everyone knows the first goal is crucial, and especially on Saturday, it was vital that we got that, and we should have had it. We should have had the penalty, and but we never. And then, like I said, they scored, and it was a long road back for us.
I suppose you've got a perspective that most people in the team might not have, maybe yourself and Tommy Lee, because you've been playing where you need the service, you've been playing to try and finish the chances, but you've also played in roles where your job is to create those chances. There's a lack of defensive numbers at the moment, as I understand it. Do you feel confident at the other end of the pitch that the options are there and available, and the sort of ability to create those chances is there?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's not going to be pretty football from here on in, and that's fine with me. And yeah, like I said, we've got 6, 7, maybe 8 defenders currently unavailable. I mean, it's unprecedented from what I've ever seen. But yeah, we just got to dig in and work as hard as we can and hope things go our way.
Does all that stuff about philosophy and style of play and DNA kind of go out the window when you need to roll your sleeves up?
I think so, yeah. It's just one of the, like I said, the conditions aren't great, and it's just going to be a battle from here on in, and I think we're more than up for the fight.
And with a real mix of experience and ages in that changing room, there's a few of you guys at the older end and not too many in the middle, and then quite a lot of sort of early 20s to mid 20s. Is that something that you learn from experience, that you've got to roll your sleeves up and battle, or is that something that you can pass on to those younger guys?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can pass it on by my performances on the pitch, and hopefully the lads see how hard I'm working and want to replicate that as well. And like I said, they are, and all the lads work as hard as they can, but some things don't go our way at times, but hopefully things will change.